The world, the U.S. State Department has admitted that some of the so-called moderate rebels in Syria have been recruited by the al-Nusra Front, one of the terrorist groups being targeted by Russia's air campaign. That revelation from Assistant Secretary for Near Eastern Affairs Ann Patterson was made during a briefing for lawmakers. However, Washington continues to criticize the Russian airstrikes.
The vast majority of Russian airstrikes are targeted in areas where the Assad regime has lost territory to forces led by the moderate opposition.
So far, 85 to 90% of Syrian strikes have hit the moderate Syrian opposition.
We are accelerating the work we are doing to support the moderate Syrian opposition and to protect Syria's neighbors.
Nusra Front, which is an al-Qaeda affiliate, has absorbed, as have other smaller groups, have absorbed a number of what we would have previously called the moderate opposition.
Despite those revelations, the U.S. is pushing ahead with plans to send 50 special operatives to Syria to train and assist the moderate rebels. We heard from retired U.S. Air Force Lieutenant Colonel Karen Kwiatkowski. She thinks the latest move from Washington is unlawful.
The administration is not willing to admit some mistakes that it's made. There's no legal authorization for troops to go into Syria without permission. This is illegal. Congress has not been consulted and asked, and they have not approved it. So the president is acting out of bounds, and so we can only hope that this briefing to our Congress will spark some activity on their part to rein this in. Clearly, our policy, our strategy of working with what we considered to be moderate rebels was wrong. It wasn't working. It never worked. And it's going to be put to an end, I think. People in Washington have an imagination about how the Middle East works that is really not related to reality at all. It is unrealistic.